conditions as part of that?
No.
All right, Mr. Martin, would you like to present?
Yes, sir. This one is also a rezoning request by Courlley, LLC, for the property located at 1021 West Gordon Street. Zoning pattern, you see it is currently zoned R6. They are requesting RM zoning for a proposed apartment complex. What's interesting to note here is if you look at the CC property to the east, that is properly owned by the applicant, currently vacant. They are currently in the plan review process for multifamily in CC zoning on that property. Before they go much further with those plans, they are looking at the possibility of expanding the scope of the project to include the subject property, also for multifamily. The RM property to the west was a zoning case you might remember a few years ago that was for multifamily. That apartment complex was already built and occupied. You see the zoning pattern along West Gordon is a mixture of things, mainly R6 and RM. CC is there. That is from the Azalea Gardens landscape company that existed for decades on that property. And they got commercial zoning, I think, about 30 years ago. That business has long since left. Just a few remnants, I think all that's left is their sign and part of the building maybe on that property. Zoning pattern, character area is neighborhood activity center, which is that intermediate category that calls for higher density residential, maybe some office professional type of uses, and maybe limited commercial if the location is good. Aerial image, mainly urban forest on this side of the road, although a few less trees nowadays. You see residential rooftops to the north, different mixture of land use patterns. In your packet is the survey. It is 2 parcels of land. The house that is on the property that's vacant is on the larger piece. The smaller piece really looks like the corner of the front yard, and that's about how it is. This is the house that remains. It is damaged from the hurricanes. It is empty. As you look down the east side of the house, you could see a view into the backyard. Lots of room back there, a lot of the what I call the South Georgia jungle. It is well buffered from the neighboring properties to the back. Adjacent properties off to the west is the existing apartment complex called 1023 West. Very nice looking complex with nice buildings built in recent years. Not the applicant, but also a local developer built this. As we go clockwise around, this is the westward view of West Gordon. Off to the right is, I think it's the Greer Homes. It's the Valdosta Housing Authority, one of their projects. You see they're about to get all new roofs. And as we swing around to the right, this is the opposite view down Gordon, looking eastward. Zoned R6 mainly to the left, but a lot of vacant lots. And then the property immediately next door to the east, this is where the proposed apartments are currently underway, going through plan review. And so that building will come down. In your packet is a copy of the proposed site plan. It's just over 2 acres of land. At 18 units per acre allows up to a maximum of 36 units. I think they're proposing in this plan smaller apartments, I think 1-bedroom apartments. Fits very easily into that property footprint. And you notice there's a connecting driveway shown that would connect to their other property. I think one of the things the applicants are exploring is if the zoning is approved, they will look at maybe combining the sites together, or at least combining the site plans to get something a little more advantageous in terms of the layout. So with that, staff has found this rezoning consistent with the comprehensive plan. These standards for exercise of zoning power, which are there in your packet, and we are recommending approval of RM zoning. Glad to answer any questions you may have.
Thank you, Matt. Any questions for staff? There being none, is there anyone here that would like to speak in favor of this case?
Good evening, Commissioners. Howard Dallas here on behalf of Courlley, 1007 North Patterson Street. My clients are seeking rezoning of this property from R6 to RM. It's very consistent with the property next door. They met with the developer of the property next door about potentially using those plans and building them on this lot, and maybe combining with that apartment complex in the future. Those are still ongoing discussions, but that's one freezing, so they would just develop more lots and it would be spread out a little different, allowing, for having the lot rezoned to RM allows them to spread that out, make everything a little cleaner, and have the roads done in there, so. Here to answer any questions, that's pretty much what I have.
Any questions for Mr. Dallas? All right, thank you, Mr. Dallas. Is there anyone here that would like to speak in favor of this case? Anyone else? There being no one, is there anyone here that would like to speak against this case? Seeing no one, any further discussion or questions for staff? No, then I will entertain a motion.
Mr. Chairman, in case VA-2025-02, find consistent with the staff recommendation that consistent with the comprehensive plan and standards of exercise zoning power, recommend approval from R6 to RM.
Second. And we have a second. All in favor?